The cake. The cake looks so cool, but I just don't like fondant like that.
Fondant's not good. It's like necessary, but we're back.
Do you want to turn this?
Thanks, Bella.
They had Kirsten and Bowie, who've never watched the show before, come out. Like, where are we?
Yeah.
Girl, you're where you're supposed to be. It's the backyard. Bowie said that throughout her casting process, she's like, I'm gonna be the first one out. I'm not gonna win any competitions. Like, I'm gonna be easy bait. Like, it's such a different way of taking it, right? Because usually you're like super cocky and like, oh, I'm gonna win everything. I'm gonna destroy.
Look at me. Look how fucked I am. I'm sitting next to Red and Luke.
Did you realize at this point?
Well, when I saw Riley, I was like, honestly, hopefully Riley sucks. Hopefully. But she looked super athletic. I was like, oh, it's over.
Yeah, she's tall too. Riley's like 5'9", I think. She's taller than you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's super tall.
I'm a secret genius. None of these house guests will see it coming, and by the time they realize,
What?
they only have Julie Chen Moonves to discuss it with.
Julie Chen Moonves? Oh, Jack.
No wonder they liked him.
Yeah, he saw up to the... he saw from that Brett eviction episode in BB20. That's what he knows.
He met like Danielle.
The four of you.
At this point, Cam is like, oh my god, I'm like standing next to my daughter. It's a sign.
And Riley.
Well, the four of you now can go inside and join the others.
No, Jackie's a secret genius. He's still keeping it a secret. Wow. This is kind of a squad, too.
Oh, that laugh. Oh, Cam's just out the door. He said, fuck y'all.
Cam said, I want to do Goopocalypse.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I think they have an advantage, too, because they get to...
This was so, just waiting for everyone else to come out, trying to look around. The first person I said hi to was Jared. Because he just came, or no. Besides my group. Like, Jared came up and I was like, oh, hi.
I'm going to play this game like a politician. I'm going to shake your hand. I'm going to kiss your baby. I'm going to smile in your face. And when you least expect it, I'm going to stab you in the back and take all your money.
When?
It's my birthday! Yay! I'm so excited, and it's my first day at the Big Brother house. This is actually the best birthday gift anyone can ever
That is
receive.
crazy birthday.
Of course, $750,000.
She gets pretty good confessions.
Yay!
Seems much more natural at the start.
I actually haven't seen,
I don't
any of
remember.
Riley's confessionals.
Yeah, neither of
It looks like everyone is in place.
And she was basically the main
I need
character for the
everyone
first
to
2
please
weeks.
Hang tight, because I'll be back in just a few minutes to begin the first competition of the night.
It's so, like, y'all, we haven't seen the sun in 2 weeks. We've been locked in a hotel room. We're in this studio. We're in the backyard. They have these, oh no.
It looks like the scramble verse.
They have newspaper clippings, like photos of newspaper clippings all over the floor, and I'm like reading, and it's like recalling a bunch of past BB events, but they're like scrambled up. I think that's super cute. I'm reading all of those just in case I need to memorize them. I'm looking. They have like cameras at the top on the third level, second level, I guess. And it's like my first time seeing someone outside of the people collecting my COVID test in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
My heart was beating just so fast, I could not even think straight.
Also, I don't think Riley would have done well if she stayed longer.
Oh no, Riley was selling out all the alliances. Like, you know,
Riley believes in people too much.
Yeah.
She's way too nice.
Hello, house guests.
Also, the fact that I got the Brenchel one, well, the Rachel and Jeff, I was like, oh my god.
She could be a good competitor, though.
But before we can begin, you need to know that the scramble verse has just changed the game.
We didn't know what order we were gonna go in though. So this is my first time here, and they're like, oh, my group is going first.
I was so sad about this when they said it.
What?
But tonight
When they revealed the twist. The nominees.
Oh.
has been scrambled, and you are not competing to become HOH. That's right, house guests, this is not a head of household competition. Instead, this is a nomination competition. The loser of each of these 4 competitions.
Look at me with my
will be
maxi
nominated
denim
for
skirt.
eviction
How dare
and will
they?
be the first to leave the Big Brother house. That means
At this point where you're like, I'm
for the
cooked.
first time ever,
I was hoping Riley sucked,
nominees will be
but it didn't
named
seem likely.
before a head of household is even crowned.
But also, I thought I had a chance, maybe because I'm lighter than all of them.
Needless to say, there is a lot
And the
of
way
I
it
wouldn't
worked.
think it would be too heavy.
and it's
It was
It
like
was-
twice your weight,
it
right?
was crazy.
Twice your weight
We're
was like
starting
pulling
the
you.
competition from the Scrambleverse. America, Jared,
Hearing Julie say my name was like the craziest thing ever.
welcome.
Good luck.
to the Scrambleverse newsroom.
I can tell you, I blacked out.
It's called Puzzling Headlines.
Did they warn you to change it? Yeah. We knew kind of what the competitions were before.
No, they gave us the rules
Yeah.
before we got to ask questions. We knew exactly what everything was. We had a Zoom meeting.
Behind you are different than in our universe.
We didn't know like the
Nashville
twist,
Culinary.
but
We didn't know that it was going to be a nomination thing, but they told us what the competitions were going to be.
I've watched some of the episodes. America's watched nothing. I never watched this episode back. It is a tough episode for me.
But hearing Julie say America as in America me,
Hit your button.
My mom hosted a watch party for this episode. It did not go well. She like forced everyone out, was yelling at them.
I'm sure my parents. So I was at. Oh, my makeup looks so good. I bought tickets to go to Oz's event in New York because I was living in Brooklyn at the time, and they had told me no for casting. So I bought tickets to go to Oz's event in New York. I was gonna get to meet Taylor and Joseph, and I don't think Suri had been announced yet.
You also wouldn't know, sorry.
I wouldn't know Suri, but it was gonna be this huge, a party. I bought tickets for me and all my friends. I'm like, we're going to this, and then they told me, oh, you are possibly gonna be in. And when they called me the second time, they're like, hey, we don't want to fuck with your feelings. Don't want to give you false hope. You might get in.
Yeah.
It's not a yes. But anyway, we are going to go to New York this year. And I told Azza,
so sick.
I was like, Azza, oh my God, I was supposed to be at this event last year. It's like a full 360 moment. It is so insane. It's so crazy. And she's like, haha, I got to refund you. And I was like, it's okay. We're good. This is it.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Oh my God,
but at
yes.
this entire time, I'm thinking about my friends and family back home, my friends at Oz's, and I'm like, they're watching. I was supposed to be there. They had to give my ticket away to someone. It was.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jesse and Sifu. What's up?
Okay. Then on your mark.
Get set.
Set.
Go.
Go.
I hadn't worked out in 2 weeks. Look at me beating Jared.
Why is Bo's...
Okay, now he beat me. Never mind. My shirt was coming down the entire time. I should have just been like, fuck it. If my boobs come out, they come out.
By the
I'll
way,
wear them.
Mimi's quick in these heels. Way quicker than Bowie.
Yeah. Oh, Mimi's strategy is to put them in immediately. Mine was get all the pieces there and then start figuring it out. Have you seen me do this competition, babe?
I watched it from there.
I'm not there. I'm blacked out at this point. My heart is beating so fast. I haven't.
Back in the box, it came
For some reason, I'm get this piece in first.
so perfectly.
You didn't make any mistakes. It just went together, right?
Remember, the key here is
Look at
to
that.
be last in this competition.
No, look, I am
Otherwise,
I am moving them
you will
around.
Be nominated for eviction tonight.
Oh my God. A genius. The mind of a mastermind.
This is good.
Do you know that reference?
No.
The mind of a mastermind. She was I think it was a Vine or a YouTube.
I would have done sometimes
She's
my
eating
mind.
noodles in the car. No, look, I am messing
Yeah,
up. I
okay.
am. Cory loves saying that this wasn't a real puzzle and that I just got lucky with the pieces. No, I was
I didn't
thinking.
get lucky.
Look, at this point, I'm like, oh my God, I got it. And I was not looking at anybody else. I didn't know where everyone else was.
And America is first.
At this point, you think you're about to set the comp record.
No, I look around and I'm like, fuck. I didn't even celebrate because I was like, that was way too fast. I see everyone else struggling and I'm like, oh, I'm going to be a threat. People are going to notice this. And they did. For weeks, people were still talking about this fucking shit. And I'm like, y'all, please, I suck.
That's why I had to convince everyone we were throwing competitions. Nice job, Bowie.
You're so annoying. I hate you.
But that was the only thing keeping me there for a while. Was everyone's like, oh, well, America can't win. She's not gonna put us up.
Her safety. Now it's between Jared and Nicole.
I was still like, I was coughing and like my heart was like.
Jared's got to be
Going
panicking.
insane.
You got it.
Mimi.
Nice job, Mimi.
Other way. Yep. Oh.
And Nicole.
Okay, at least it didn't like fall too bad. It was fine.
But you are the first house
He was
guest
pissed.
nominated for eviction.
He didn't even get through the first row.
Don't need too many cough drops. They've gone
He was
silent.
pissed. Production was pissed.
Where the house guests will have to kick some serious butt if they want to avoid nomination. And later,
Could we say memes and stuff in the house? Of course, but nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about.
It was just America, Jag, and Blue, basically.
But Mimi falling in heels, like, that's such an iconic, like, that's a BB moment, you know? Falling in the first competition.
We talked about it a lot in the house.
Yeah, we did. We were talking about it week 10.
Of the summer and automatically became the nominee for eviction.
Is your dress code? No, but
They tell you what to wear.
Let's return to the backyard.
they'll be mad at you if you go like, oh, for premiere, sure.
For premiere, they tell you what to wear.
In the house, it's just like,
In the house, they go through all your luggage beforehand, and they take stuff that isn't allowed in, stuff that's not camera friendly, that will like reflect weird or like. So no patterns, no like mesh stuff, no sequency stuff.
was Kirsten and Blue close here?
What do you mean close? No.
Like, was Kirsten close to being Blue?
This was an argument that we had in the house with me.
I was saying that she wasn't close.
I thought there was a bug in your line there. I don't think they
We
were.
were saying they were close.
I think. Okay, let's guess. I think
Blue got
When
to like
Blue finished,
I think Kirsten was mid 80s.
I think she was 85. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
okay.
85. Oh, you're so cute.
You guessed it. Kick you in the butt. Each time the booth hits its mark, your counter will go up by 1. The goal is to kick yourself in the butt 100 times.
I know she was far behind, but it wasn't like she was at like 50. I think she was like 80.
She would have beaten a lot of people.
Then on your mark.
I think she was 85 by the time Blue finished.
She would have beaten
Get
me.
set. Kick.
They started and they're like, holy, this is hard.
Yeah. That looks hard as fuck too. Look at Matt's shit's swinging.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's smiling. He's liking it. Oh my god.
Damn. If only I were that boot.
That whole stage is probably shaking. The people next to them can probably feel it. All the Goopocalypse people.
Look at Blue. She's keeping up.
Whoever it is will be nominated for eviction.
Ooh. Oh my god, Kirsten. She's throwing her whole body into it. I mean, that's what you have to do. Like, I feel like it's so much harder for, like, women. Or, like, anybody smaller,
Yeah.
really. Like, Matt and Heisem are these big dudes.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's really not close. Blue's keeping up pretty well.
I'd be there like this. Back arched. Yeah, like, Blue at that point, 50. She's 58. Heisem 65. That's not that far off. No, I remember looking at this and I'm like, oh, okay, like, Blue's strong. Or, you know, whoever. I didn't know names yet, but I was like, whoever that is strong.
Yeah, look at Blue. She's dying. So's Kirsten.
Yeah, but it's your life, and
Yeah.
Blue's a hustler. 77, Heisem's 88.
And Matt is the first to kick himself in the butt 100 times, guaranteeing his safety tonight. Congratulations,
Looks
Matt.
fine, yeah.
And Heisem is second to finish. Now it's between Blue.
Damn, it was not close. at
It
all.
wasn't? Oh no, not at all.
And Blue is closing in on the finish line. Congratulations, Blue.
I think she was at 70 something.
Yeah.
Kirsten,
You are
74.
now nominated for eviction.
It's a very boring comp to watch because, like, it's hard to catch up.
Up next,
It's-
the BB Comic Verse.
it's not as fun.
Things could get messy. And later, the BB Multiverse has
Oh.
the game, but the biggest surprise
I guess I would have done.
yet to come tonight.
I can't remember exactly, but I think I would have done butt kicking before I got slime anywhere on my makeup that I worked so hard for, and my hair and my lashes.
I just didn't understand
So-
Apocalypse. They explained it so many times.
I've had lash extensions since like 2017, y'all. We're 2023. Like and then I had them off sometime for COVID. But
Jared
I knew slime in my lashes was not going to be good.
have already lost their Big Brother Multiverse.
How many times did you watch this season? This season, none. This is my first time watching this season, this episode. We are going to be watching this first episode here, and then we will be watching the rest of the season on our Patreon. It's patreon.com/AmeriCory. We have a bunch of fun stuff on there. We do a podcast. Corey has a strategy corner. He does a family style segment. I have a bookend segment. We're trying to get a chillers segment
The
started.
Bookend's a book club. Chillers, America just wants to drink on Patreon.
Yeah.
Competition is called
Family style. Corey does stuff with his family members, like that he has them on, and they talk about things. And
Yeah, mostly it's
Molly.
Molly, yeah.
They're
my
watching
sister.
Total Drama Island right now.
Jag in the TikTok chat.
Molly is 10 years old. She is adorable.
Of course, Jag hops in your chat for Goopocalypse.
There are also wives.
Yeah, of course. This is his moment. I honestly, this was so close, except for Felicia, that I don't even remember who finished first and who.
I think Jag.
Jag and then Cam, maybe? I think
it's
Jag,
Jag,
Cam,
Izzy.
Izzy.
Maybe Jag Izzy Kim.
Oh, they had goggles. I don't think they told us they had goggles, because if they told us that they had goggles, I would have done this.
If
Just
the
diarrhea.
bomb explodes,
You need more wine.
They
That's
said I'm
fine.
gonna get diarrhea if I had too many.
but you will also
Okay, then get do wine.
from nomination tonight. If
That's
it
me
doesn't
approved.
detonate, you must return and reconfigure your
Yo,
wife.
when we're doing this BB rewatch, there's no meanness towards Jag. We're loyal to him until the final 8. Okay? Once we get to the final 8,
We're
say what you want to say.
loyal to him until he finishes giving us all our checks for voting for him. I'm joking.
750 divided by 7. What is that?
Okay, then on your mark.
Actually, only 5.
I don't know, but the checks are still coming in, so. I didn't really understand this competition, which is why I
It
didn't
was
go
a
to
weird
it
one.
first. I guess it's just like ropes of different length.
Yeah, and then you just have to connect everything.
So I remember we're on a Zoom call, they're explaining the rules to us, and we can't be on the computer. It's our handlers that are on the computer. And somebody goes, oh, is this like a tesseract, or what is it?
A tetagram.
A tanagram? And I'm like, oh, who's the fucking nerd? Oh, he finished already. That was
Yeah.
quick. Wait, I blinked. Can we go back? Oh,
Comp beast.
wait, I got another 10 seconds. Sorry, y'all. I blinked twice.
Okay, then on your mark. Get set. Go.
My heart's still beating out of my chest here. Okay, he's got the long one. Cam's working really fast. Jag, we should have known. He's already got 2 ropes in at this point. Oh no, that's the test rope.
Giving big cheater energy.
Big rigged energy.
Yeah.
Felicia's still messing with the ropes.
That one's not. Yeah.
Ayy.
Ayy.
And Jag is first to detonate their goo bomb.
Okay, Izzy's next.
Safety tonight.
Ah! Okay, she didn't get slimed that much.
And Izzy is number 2.
Alright.
And Cam
I remember
is
like
number
Izzy
3.
and Cam with the slime. I don't remember
I'm
Jag
sorry,
being slimed like that.
But you also nominated for eviction. So
That's crazy though. Nominations week 1. This is a good twist. People are shitting on all the twists from our season.
It's a horrible twist.
I think it's a good twist.
No, this is because you put people on the block because of comps, which is BS, and then the first week is simplified because there's no decisions to make. The HOH gets to take people down, so half the people are safe.
Look, it
Over
was
half.
Riley cried for half of the week. It was still a very hard decision for her. Don't act like it was an easy peasy kind of week.
It was an entertaining week because
it was
Serena
an
and Izzy are
entertaining
insane.
week. Yeah,
that's
well-
a bad twist. It's a really bad twist.
No, he says it's a bad twist because he got dragged
No,
to the
this
nether
is-
region.
this is a trash
for,
twist.
for a couple hours, and he missed all the introductions. But I think it's a good twist.
No,
I think this is fun. As a viewer, like, oh my god, like you have 4 people immediately in danger that have to go in and have to start playing.
It just makes the game everyone else gets to play passively. because they're not endangered. Whereas 4 people have to scramble. Like, it's better when everyone's screwed, you know?
Not all of us, I'm sorry. Some of us are just comp beasts and can solve puzzles like in 30 seconds.
America would go on to throw every competition remaining.
I didn't throw. You're still spreading that lie. Fuck you.
Red, Cory, Luke, and
See, this is so bullshit. So they were like, it's gonna yank you immediately, so make sure you're holding.
I thought it was gonna end immediately. I did. I was like, there's no way. I thought it was...
I was already like gripping as hard as I could here, because they're like, it's gonna yank you suddenly.
If it caught your pants and it started dragging your pants down, would you have let go, or would you have just gone like butt naked?
Oh, what are you gonna do? That'd be funny. Does Cory still have the pink outfit, like the jumpsuit?
Oh,
America
babe,
has it.
look at your tight little ass. Oh my god.
I don't fit in it anymore.
all you have to do is hold
Can you
on
stop zooming in on
to
Red's
life.
ass, please? Okay, Riley's. There we go. That's better.
Whomever is dragged away first will not only
You threw more
become
comps than
the fourth
anyone?
nominee,
I think Bowie probably did, but I was
they will
second.
also disappear
I did not throw a single comp,
into
y'all.
another region.
Bowie threw a million times.
Pressure cooker doesn't count. I made a deal.
Yeah, the pressure cooker's not. That's not throw.
Also, the fact that the pressure cooker competition didn't even count for anything and it was a void
Does
week,
everyone understand?
I don't feel bad about it.
Good.
Okay, then get ready and hold on.
This has to be a boring
because this
comp to watch.
competition
This was fun
How hard
for
is the
us.
pull? It's double your weight being just pulled. So 280 pounds are pulling me that way.
The grips look so small too. Like I feel like this would be fine for like.
No, the grips are annoying because I was so. Here's why I'm not upset I lost this. I couldn't feel my finger for 7 weeks. My finger was numb for weeks.
You feel it now?
Yes, I do. I saw someone was like, "Did you get injured? You get injured in this game? I saw you had a one of your fingers like black." I'm like, "No, that was paint."
You do not want to be the first.
I would have let go immediately. Oh my god, babe. Especially, I cut my nails short though for the house. I did. Because I figured there'd be competitions where I couldn't have like longer nails. They're not that long.
I'm holding on for a while here though.
No, you lasted a bit.
You're doing a lot of zooms.
On just Riley.
So it's weird. They don't even like catch me and then I'm just gone, right? Where do they keep you in the nether region? It was not remarkable. It was a part of the set.
Oh, babe. We didn't know whether y'all wanted us to be quiet or to keep cheering.
I didn't matter.
Okay.
You did this comp a million
We're on the
times.
side and we sort of cheered. They might have muted our mics or something, but we're like, they're kind of cheering and then like staying quiet. Because we're like, no, this is intense for them. Oh, I know this.
This was so hard.
How you guys doing? Because you're looking strong.
Y'all are shaking.
Luke looks like the worst.
I think this competition, I mean, other than the butt kicking one, like this lasted the most.
This is so hard. Doesn't Luke have his like
One hand
thing? I don't know how he did this with one hand. That showed he was never gonna lose.
Red was also like shaking. I remember this.
Well, they all held on for a while after the competition, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're talking about that in a sec. But yeah, after Cory's like let go, they all kept hanging on for like a good minute. And we're like, you guys, they're done. Like, this is it. Y'all aren't competing for anything else. That's it. But like, Julie never came back on. After this, like,
Oh my god, Luke.
Julie dipped. At this point, it's like, yeah, Luke's gone. He's donezo.
How is he doing that?
There is no way.
Look at me, rock solid.
Do you see how like pale your fingers look? Like they look purple. Like there's no
Well, because
circulation.
it was not like it was a rock climbing thing, and I dug it under the thing. So I was being. This is a good performance by me. I'm sorry.
It's so good, babe. You're up against like super athletic people.
I'm doing pretty well here.
Like Riley and Luke like talked about how much like physical fitness like means how that means a lot to them. I know Red is also like a big physical
Luke is
guy.
literally doing it with one hand. I don't understand. Look at him.
Yeah, he's got the other hand up there for. Did you get to choose what leg they grabbed you from?
No.
They literally just said like this leg.
No, but it didn't matter because it was attached to the whole thing.
Oh, look at your little
Like, look,
waist
the
coming
hand's
out.
performative. It's the bungee thing pulling you. And there's like a thing in the middle of your feet.
Yeah, but you don't think it would have mattered like what leg it was? Everyone.
It's at this point where I'm like, damn, no one's dropped it. Shit's so hard. What is he doing? How?
One hand. He's got to be like what?
Oh, and Cory has lost his grip.
When she said, "I'm dead." What did you
Cory
say?
has disappeared into
Okay, the fact that what was a stupid. I thought this was a good twist. The stupid twist was taking you away for a couple hours.
For no reason.
For no reason. It gave you a disadvantage over all the other nominees.
I was the night one target, but then
This
cursed
has
very
been
quickly.
a crazy night.
I hate that fucking long ass maxi length skirt. How dare they? But, you know, this entire time on the show, I'm like, yes, whatever y'all want. Yes, Big Brother. You want me to wear like the ugliest skirt I've ever seen? I will wear it for you. Give it to me in multiple colors, please. I have this skirt in this color, and they gave it to me in a darker wash.
I need you all to be prepared for anything.
No,
What the
I was
WWE
convinced.
Multiverse has in store, it has in store for you.
They're still holding on.
Far
They're still holding on.
over.
I mean, if they let go, they would have been
Up
dragged.
next, the Scrambleverse isn't done yet. Can the house guests
Like,
survive?
Luke's still hanging out with one
Rise
hand.
of the night?
We all thought
Stay with us.
Cory had an advantage. I'm there in the DR being like, he's got an advantage for sure.
So,
I'm gonna get more wine.
There's
Oh, Suri. Did y'all know? Suri was announced, right? At this point?
they waited a lot. It was like the day of when it was leaked. It took a long time.
It was
Welcome back to the live season premiere of Big Brother.
So, the Nether region was bullshit because they made me like, and I didn't know. I thought I had to do whatever production said or I'd like be in trouble because it was night one. And they were like, all you can say is it was scary. Nothing else. And I'm like, that's bullshit. And they're like, no, all you can say is it was scary. I'm
Everyone
like,
in the house
okay.
is like, oh, he's got an advantage. He's got an advantage.
And I knew that, and I knew everyone thought that. I was like, what the fuck? And it actually kind of helped me get off the block talking to Riley.
The dubious title of First at Home. Find out next Thursday. To continue watching all the drama.
We knew when we saw this scene. It was not leaked like before that day.
Y'all found at the same time as us, so y'all are looking at the back of Suri's head, and you're like, that is.
9:30 Pacific time. For now, let's return to the backyard.
At that point, they knew, but
Scrambleverse has in store
Suri was
for
rumored,
house
yeah.
guests now. House guests.
How is Suri rumored?
I hope you've had a
See, me and
wonderful
Kirsten are like
I will see
growing
you
it
all
up.
soon, so please head inside and make yourself
I'm talking to
at home.
Danilo.
Right, house guests?
Yeah, I love Danilo.
He was one of the jury handlers.
I was one of the first people to come in and see Suri. Like, you'll see that there. I feel like I was one of the first people to approach her. Oh, NVM. I'm a liar.
All right, I'm looking for Izzy.
Okay, no, look.
Where's Izzy?
Wait, Jared's face.
Where's Izzy? Show me Izzy.
See, I'm like the second person to say hi to Suri. It was Felicia and then me.
Claire Refuse was teasing it. That's funny.
She said Suri, like, yes,
Scrambleverse is out
Suri.
again. For the first time ever, a Survivor legend will be playing Big Brother. That's right. Suri will be
Wait.
the 17th house guest battling for the
Oh,
three-quarter
there we
point
have.
spot
You see
for
Izzy and
grand
Jared in the back?
How will her connection
Yeah.
to one of the other house
She,
guests
like,
play out?
Waves him
Find out
over like
Sunday.
this.
For now, let's eavesdrop on the
This
house
first
guests.
night was so hard, and
It
all of
was
us,
so loud. It was so. Oh my god. This is when I lost my voice.
all of us were so sick too.
Oh,
That's such a cool
my
cliffhanger.
god. That's so good.
That's so good.
It's Izzy and Jared, like, pinky swearing. Oh my god.
Gosh, that's Jesse Tanamo.
I'd be rooting for Suri too. For Suri and Jared and Izzy. Oh my god. But then they steamrolled through the first couple of weeks and have everyone missed it, and that's annoying. I get it.
Personally, I was rooting for myself.
I mean, watching this as a viewer, no. That is so cool.
All right, y'all.
Let's watch Drag Race next.
That was good. I think we're probably gonna watch the next episode now and just record it.
Yeah. So all of this stuff, the rest of the season will be up on our Patreon.
Yes. This was fun. I mean, I think live premieres are goofy, but it's probably fun if you're like having a whole like get together for it. It's like a live event.
It's gonna be me and Cory.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun. I don't think I get a lot of screen time, so it's not that bad. I don't have to
Yeah, I've got a little. I think I get a tad of screen time, just a touch.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. But yeah, we're gonna watch episodes 2 and 3 tonight. Probably the first week, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We're
That'll be 3 episodes.
We're gonna try to do a week at a time.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be able to cough in peace, which is nice. Super excited for week 26. It's always fun to watch. Like, I don't know. I've watched so much of like the content surrounding the season, like podcasts and clips and stuff, where it's hard for me to remember that I was actually like there. But like I totally remember how that shit felt. Like I was so bad.
No, but you say that you don't remember being there. Cory listens to a lot of like the
live feed updates
with Taryn, and to this day, like I'll hear him in the shower and I'll hear like, I'm like, is this week 6? And he's like, yeah, it's
just me FaceTiming Taryn. It's not actually
talking about the game, but you say that you don't remember being there.
Yeah, it's hard to remember. Like
I feel like it's because you've consumed so much. Like
I remember my conversations from the third person perspective, not from me there having it. Which is why I'm glad I did my 6-hour deep dive, so I could always look back to like what I actually thought without revisionist history.
Yeah, and I don't remember anything. Cory will be like, "You told Blue this," and I'm like, "No, I didn't." And he's like, "America, I just listened to the live feed updates. You told Blue this," and I was like, I don't think so. I think Taryn's lying.
But this would happen with the episode, like, in the house, like, 2 hours after it happened.
Yeah.
So it's not...
I just don't have that, like, when I start talking to people, I kind of forget what I'm talking about, right? And I start yapping, and I probably say so much stuff that, like...
Why wasn't Suri targeted? Because no one knew who Suri was except me and Izzy.
Also, Suri wasn't targeted because she couldn't win competitions. Like, early, or, like...
Well, for the second half of the game.
No. I think for the first half, too. It was always, like... Cam's a bigger threat. Izzy's running around. Suri was seen as like more of a homebody in the comic room. And it was like, oh, Suri's just in the comic room. That's like her base. Izzy's the one running around.
I don't know
like,
if I agree with this. She was running the game. It's not like...
No, babe.
None of the HOHs would have targeted her if she was good at comps.
But I'm saying, like, Izzy was the one running, like, physically running around to everybody. Suri was not doing that.
Yeah, it's hard for me to think about it
like
because I always knew Suri was such a threat, and I guess other people didn't get that.
Other people didn't get that.
Yeah, I guess. It's hard for me to put myself in that mind space, because, like, for me, I always thought, okay, Suri is just using Izzy, so she can sit next to her on the block and survive. But my winner prediction based on first impressions, Jag. I thought Jag would be really good. He seemed like a smart guy, and he was so social and funny. And, you know, didn't work out that way, but it did work out that way, so...
The first week is a blur, and I lost my voice after that first night, and I couldn't really talk for 2 weeks, so it sucked ass, but I didn't have, like, a winner prediction other than myself. Hello, I'm, like, rooting for me, and I was like, okay, just stay under the radar long enough, and then, like, pop out, and, like, people will take out each other before they take you out. And I was like, oh, and you're also going to get into showmance with the cute little white nerdy boy. And that'll take you far enough. And he'll probably get eliminated before you.
I'm just trying to hook up.
And then you'll comp out until the end. That was my plan. Hello.
And it all would have worked if not for those dastardly kids. But we're going to get off because I have to pee more than I've ever had to do anything in my life. Thank you all.
This is more water than Cory's ever drank in his entire...
It's more wine than I've ever drank. But we're going to keep watching.
He drank half a glass. He's so annoying.
Patreon.com/AmeriCory if you're interested.
This is from TJ Maxx.
I'm going to go to the bathroom. Thank you guys. I'm getting